Nuclear missile ready. 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 Nuclear missile ready.
And welcome everyone to the MVP Cup of March 2019. I'm Miguel and I am with the amazing Xenodactyl. Hello Xeno, how are you?
Hello.
What's up?
Oh, not much. Just normal things.
Okay, well we will have today a really nice MVP Cup, a single elimination bracket. So let's show you this. Okay, so here you have the bracket live. Okay, so bracket are live. So we'll have amazing players. Today we will have Uzikotti, Art, our new member. Uzikotti is a French, Mamba from Switzerland. We'll have Bioist 2, Firezerg, but we mostly will have Astrea, of course. The WCS players, WCS round of 8 players. So yeah, I think it will be a really nice cast today, Xeno.
Oh yeah, I think a lot of people are expecting Estrella to at least make the finals with his record in WCS, but just looking at the top side, like after if he gets to round 3, he still has Hino and Starkiller, a winner of that. So, assuming the bracket is to be believed.
Yeah, the bracket is live. I forgot to.
Okay.
Okay. I forgot to, but yeah, it is live. I'll see what match will cast Mr. Swagger, but if he's not casting Ino Starkiller, I suggest we cast it. I think he will. He will probably cast it, but if he does not, we would probably cast it. I think. What do you think?
Okay.
Because there is
anything's good.
They are both good player and Ino is French. So yeah, but I think Swagger will cast the Ino Starkiller. That would make sense. We'll see. I hope you are doing fine on the stream. So we are waiting, starting to veto, etc. What is your favorite for today? Who will win in your opinion, Xeno?
I think I would be. I feel like if. I'm leaning towards Estrella, but I mean there's a number of other dragons in this tournament, so.
Yeah, exactly. And one of them we never saw him playing because he joined us like 2 weeks ago. He is number 2 on the seat. His art is 6k3 on Europe, when Astrea is like 6k6 or 6k7 on NA. But like I think it's a really similar level, and it should be a really I think Art can win it, but Uzikotti could also beat Art and Astrea. So I don't know Rodzin, to be honest, really well, so I don't know, but yeah, I think a lot of players can win today.
Yeah, I feel like Estrella is at times his own worst enemy. Like, he has really strong builds, and then he has builds that he's still working on in terms of mapping out sometimes, or like they're just like really distinct gambles that I don't know. I think he does really well regardless of whatever build he selects, though. So he's just like a lot of just
Okay, so
general skill.
so Swagger will be casting Pacomac game. So if you guys want to see Pacomac against TRD, feel free to go on the mainstream. We will be cast. So it will be actually be a French against Pacomac is Mexican if I'm not wrong, and TRD is a French too. So it will be a nice game, and we'll be casting Starkiller Ino, but Starkiller looks like he's not here for now. We will see. We'll see.
He's probably taking a quick break. He just played against Dolan in best of 9, so
Yeah, that's true.
he may have stepped out to get some food, or I'm sure he'll be here any moment, though.
Yeah, and if he's not here, well, we will go to cast another match. That's not an issue either. We'll have a lot of awesome matches today. We'll be casting all the rounds until semi-finals included, and the finals will be casted on the mainstream, of course, with amazing swagger. So it will be really nice. And I mean, while we are waiting, we could listen at an awesome Alpaca song.
Oh my goodness.
This alpaca, that alpaca, and another wacky packer. I'm so fluffy, I might die. Alpaca, paca, paw. Paca, paca's in my backpack. More alpacas in my knapsack. Abstract paca's playing blackjack. Paca, paca, paw. Shaggy paca, swag alpaca, and I guess he shades alpaca. Shaped alpaca, gates alpaca, paca, paca, paw. Mad alpaca, mac alpaca, and I guess there's Android paca. Bucky flashing, wedding crashing, paca, paca, paw. There was once a paca, he was named Jerry. He was feared just like his beard across the 7 seas. He just wanted treasure, or a piece of cheese. So I told he took the gold and began munching. In case his alpaca lives, make sure you kiss alpaca lips, just like the way alpacas kiss alpaca, paca, paw. Suck alpaca, Hulk alpaca, and of course a surf alpaca, smurf alpaca, birth alpaca, paca, paca, paw. A headless paca never has to be a party hat alpaca, half a human, half a paca, 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 paw. There's a magic word that's known to history, how it defeats 100 fleets is still a mystery. He might take a billion years to find the formula, so who cares, just declare alpaca, paca, paw. It might take a billion years to find the formula, so who cares, just declare alpaca, paca, paw.
And this was the Alpaca song, guys, an amazing song. It's a bit like the anthem of Alpha X, of course. No, I'm just kidding, of course. But yeah, I like this.
Oh
like
my
this.
goodness.
Okay, so it looks like Starkiller's not here. So I'll see if there is another match ready. If there is another match ready and Starkiller is not here yet, we'll cast another match. For example, oh, Skippy, where is Skippy? Don't see him here. Okay, we'll find a match anyway. So yeah, why there is 2 Phoenix Tears locked in on the channel? There is like his main account on Cranky, and there is another Phoenix Tear. That's weird.
Oh no. That is very odd.
Yeah.
Will the real Phoenix Tears please stand up?
Okay, so it looks like he's still not here. You may be right. I mean, he was playing. I'll ask any match ready to be casted, because we'll maybe not wait for Starkiller if he is not coming right now. Given that it's already round 2 for those players, it's not an issue if they wait a bit. Okay, I will just say, you know, okay, edit, please. Okay, so we will have a match here. So it's Marine
Alrighty.
Boss with Diamond 2 against Sealer with Diamond 1. No, Master 2, sorry, against a Master 1. So it should be a nice one. So yeah, we'll go to this game. Meanwhile, it's Paco Mike against the amazing Diamond player from France, TRD on the mainstream Alpha X SC2. And at the meantime, we will have Marine Boss against Sealer. I'll invite them. Oh. Okay, it's okay. They started without us.
Oh.
They told me, yeah, we have a game ready and started without us. Okay, so that's weird, but okay. Yeah.
I don't know if that's a awkward turtle moment or a slow turtle moment. Maybe a little bit of both. It is definitely a turtle moment, though.
Yeah, it is. That's annoying. You know what? Is starting a game right now. I think everyone started without us. Please.
We've been abandoned.
Yeah, definitely. Yep. Clear should be playing right now. Oh yeah, but he's in game. That's why. Yeah, that's annoying. Oh crap! Everyone started without us. Like the guy sent me. I sent. Who is ready? Any match ready to be casted? Someone DM me. DM me. Yes, I'm ready. And us Marines Bond versus Sealer, and started without us. Okay. Well, we will be waiting then. Does Kingslayer maybe? No? No. Oh, Dust is here. Invite please. Okay. Nice, we will have a game to cast. That's nice.
Dust versus Kingslayer?
No, it will be Dust against... yeah, Dust against Kingslayer, exactly. So... Kingslayer is Diamond 1, Master 1 I think. Dust is Master 3. Did they play already one game? I'm not sure. I'll ask them to invite me. Kingslayer is not on the channel. I'm asking for the score. Haven't played yet. Okay, perfect.
I don't think they've played yet. Kingslayer is in a ranked game.
Okay.
He's trying to get his 30 games in for Grandmaster.
Okay, but not before MVPs, please. Okay, so we'll have a Dust against Kingslayer maybe one day. Well, in the 2 next minutes, then I think Phoenixes should well give a walkover to Dust. Okay, we'll see. Okay, we'll see. Well, are you sure Dust is Kingslayer opponent? I believe Kingslayer opponent is actually cannons and shield batteries. Dust is making a lot of cannons and shield batteries. I don't know the Dust playstyle, to be honest. We could listen to the Yama song if you want, guys. While we're waiting after the the alpaca song. So let's go
Again.
again.
Oh my.
I was once a tea outside of the next day, but I never saw the way the orange slither egg. I was only curious there, cause it was a tail, and only some little child to the safety rail. Did you ever see a llama kiss a llama, or a llama, llama kiss a llama, 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 llama? Have a llama, twice a llama, not a llama, mama, llama, llama, in a car, a llama, 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 llama. Is that how it's called now? Is it also old? It is made of lemon juice, torn up at the core. Now my song is getting clean, I've run out of luck. I don't need to return now on the camera. He's a llama, there's a llama, and another he's a llama. Fuzzy llama, funny llama, 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 llama. Llama, llama, cheesecake llama, top a big potato llama, 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 mushroom llama, 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 llama. I was once a tea outside of the next day, but I never saw the way the orange slither egg. I was only curious there, cause it was a tail, and only some little child to the safety rail. Did you ever see a llama kiss a llama, or a llama, llama kiss a llama, 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 llama? Have a llama, twice a llama, not a llama, mama, llama, llama, in a car, a llama, 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 llama. Is that how it's called now? Is it also old? It is made of lemon juice, torn up at the core. Now my song is getting clean, I've run out of luck. I don't need to return now on the camera. He's a llama, there's a llama, and another he's a llama. Fuzzy llama, funny llama, 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 llama. Llama, llama, cheesecake llama, top a big potato llama, 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 mushroom llama, 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 llama. I was once a tea outside of the next day, but I never saw the way the orange slither egg. I was only curious there, cause it was a tail, and only some little child to the safety rail. Did you ever see a llama kiss a llama, or a llama, llama kiss a llama, 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 llama? Have a llama, twice a llama, not a llama, mama, llama, llama, in a car, a llama, 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 llama. Is that how it's called now? Is it also old? It is made of lemon juice, torn up at the core. Now my song is getting clean, I've run out of luck. I don't need to return now on the camera. He's a llama, there's a llama, and another he's a llama. Fuzzy llama, funny llama, 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 llama. Llama, llama, cheesecake llama, top a big potato llama, 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 mushroom llama, 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 llama. I was once a tea outside of the next day, but I never saw the way the orange slither egg. I was only curious there, cause it was a tail, and only some little child to the safety rail. Did you ever see a llama kiss a llama, or a llama, llama kiss a llama, 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 llama? Have a llama, twice a llama, not a llama, mama, llama, llama, in a car, a llama, 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 llama. Is that how it's called now? Is it
I was right. He did step out for food.
torn up at the core? Now my song is getting clean, I've run out of luck. I don't need to return now on the camera. He's a llama, there's a llama, and another he's a llama. Fuzzy llama, funny llama, 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 llama.
This was the Yama song. Sorry, guys. That's not the same thing. And yes, he so it looked like Starkiller will come back one day. He took food, as you said. Year Zero, Automaton, Cyberface, Portrixend. So they will pick first map soon, and I'll start it, and we will be in game, and then we should have less waiting time between games. That's pretty nice. So yeah, King's Cove. So King's Cove, it's best of. Okay, so King's Cove, my map 1. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Are you hyped for this match? Not sure if it's a more hyped match, but it's.
I feel like Kingslayer is one of those players that he's usually GM when he wants to be, but he doesn't necessarily play on his main account a ton. And then Dust is struggling in this matchup. So he has his masters, he's definitively masters, but this is not a matchup that I think goes well for him statistically.
Yeah, because Protoss is overpowered and Terran is really weak against Protoss, right?
I think that may be oversimplifying things. But
yeah, just kidding, of course.
that might have some impact on it, sure.
So it's best of 3, guys, and we're in game, and in the bottom right corner of the map, the Terran player is Dust.
And to the top left, as the red Protoss, it is Kingslayer.
Yeah, Protoss player here. Alpha X Officer 2. Fan of Zest. What can we say
Oh
more
yes,
about
very
him?
much so.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that Dust is probably going to go for some sort of 2-base push. I hesitate to call it an all-in, but it will be very committed. It will have a Raven at least, and probably bio-based.
Okay.
I'm not so sure what Kingslayer is doing. This is a... Oh, okay, he's just checking for proxies.
Yeah, definitely. It's like when you have like 400 or 500 MMR above your opponent, you're like, okay, if it's a macro game, I'll win. So my opponent knows that too, so he will probably try something weird like being super cheesy or being super greedy, but being super something, because if he just plays standard, then Kingslayer should be in a good spot. So Kingslayer want to take all the chances to not be surprised and well scout all the proxies, but it's not a proxy here.
It's just a normal opener out of both players.
Yeah, definitely. With a Reaper expand from the Terran player, so yeah, not really surprising for now. What can we say about Dust? He plays a lot in Team Leagues now, because I saw him in some Team Leagues sometimes. In what Team Leagues do he play? Maybe in ATL Amateur?
Now this probe is okay, it's just gonna scout the... Okay, so it's just waiting for the Reaper to move out. I think Dust, like, aside from the 2-base pushes and pretty much always getting a Raven, he's fairly standard. I mean, it's not like a Raven is not standard, it's something that he definitely likes to utilize, with the interference matrix and other things.
So Kingslayer is starting with a Stargate opener.
Okay.
And the good thing is there is a mine for Dust, and that's really nice against possibly Oracle on the mineral line.
Yeah, it's harder for me to say what Kingslayer will do, because I feel like he has a fairly large range as a player from like what I have seen. I can't really like say, oh, he prefers to play this kind or that kind.
I see. A bit like Zest. Zest know how to macro, know how to cheese, know how to play with a lot of different strategies. So yeah, like his idol.
I mean, at least I can say we won't see a cannon rush out of Kingslayer. That is about the most I can tell you.
I see. Okay, so the Oracle is staying here on the main, so we'll probably wait for the second Oracle, so he can make more damage maybe. I'm not a fan, to be honest, of Oracle against Terran, because like will not kill really fast the CVs. You will also die on mines.
I think 3 Oracles is still pretty respectable. Like, you can still get a lot of scouting with 3 Oracles, and you with the Stasis Wards, you can slow down a lot of pushes. I don't like it for small maps. I think it's really flimsy if this were on, say, Kairos Junction, and Terran decides to push, then these 3 Oracles would not have a lot of room to scout and slow down that incoming push. But on a map like King's Cove, I can see it.
Yeah, and actually there is a lot of adepts without the glaive though. And as you said, you perfectly saw what would do Dust. There is a Raven here. But not sure if without glaives, the adepts can make that much damage actually.
There's nothing on the low ground. It's all on the ramp, and the oracles are gonna come in. They're gonna pick off the mines before they get a chance to burrow. A little bit of mis-targeting, but the adepts will get cleaned up at least.
It was really good for the Terran player. He lost only a bunker and maybe 2 SCVs and a mine, and killed 9 adepts. So it was a really good trade for him. But there is right now 4 oracles. What's that? A mass oracle or something? And there is nothing to defend the mineral line. Oh, okay, the
Nice mine connect.
Yeah. 3 kills, it's nice, but you lose a lot for that, so... Not sure, I think Dust defended it pretty well.
Yeah, I think this is not looking too shabby for Blue Terran. Like, it's a little bit annoying, and it's a little bit scary for a second, but he held on, and he's gonna have a window where there's not a whole lot for Kingslayer. I mean, he does have 6 adepts at home, plus the 3 oracles, so he did lose 1 to the mines. But I think Dust is gonna move out now, and there is a... Okay, we'll trigger it with a Lone Marine.
Yeah. Yeah, there is no...
Clearing this pylon is nice too. It means that there won't be any backstabbing Warpins. So...
Right now, it's pretty all in from Dust. There is no third base on the way. Oh, this Mayan biscuited, that's really nice at the last moment. That's really nice because right now he's really all in here. He has no third base, he has to make damage with his army.
There's a lot of stasis wards, and while they're not getting any like traps, they're meaning that Dust has to kind of slowly take his footing as he gains territory. He can't just like go across the map blindly. And the Charizards are coming in.
Oh my, amazing mines here! Oh my god, is he winning the game right now? Because there is just nothing for the Protoss here.
There are some Chargelets in the back, but yeah, this is looking pretty okay for Dust. His mines cleared out the front line of Chargelots, and the anti-armor missile definitely helped.
Yeah, definitely. There is, just look at the supply here. There is nothing left for the Protoss player, and there is some reinforcement with Liberators. GG! Amazing win from Dust here. Can he beat the Master One with Kingslayer here?
Wow. Nicely done.
Yeah, definitely.
Stats aren't everything. That's why you play the game. A really clean hold at the start. I mean, like you said, he only lost a mine and a bunker and 2 probes, or SCVs rather, and Kingslayer just didn't have a whole lot for that push. Looks like Kairos being map 2 is... Like, I don't think we're gonna see that again out of Kingslayer if we're going to Kairos. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say fast warp tech with a fast prism. If we're playing on Kingslayer, I'm not entirely certain. He'll do that, but like I think he's gonna want... Like, I look at this map and I think of how short it is. And he might just want to do damage sooner than waiting for 9 adepts.
So, on the chat, Snoopy has a question for you, Xenodactyl. He says, I think Kingslayer should made some cannons and shield battery. Don't you agree, Xeno? That is his question.
That's a rather open-ended question. When are you talking about? Did you want the cannons and the shield batteries at the start of the game, or like before that attack?
Anyway, on the top left corner of the map, he just won a map, and that was pretty an upset, I would say. He is Dust.
And to the bottom right, sporting the pink probes, it is Kingslayer.
Yep.
That's what was wrong game 1. He had the wrong color.
Maybe.
Hey, it matters.
Yeah, maybe. So we'll see.
No, there's actually a whole psychological effect of color set when you're playing competitive games.
Probably. If you say so. I mean, is there statistic like red win more than purple, purple win more than blue, blue win more?
It's not a win or loss thing. It's a playstyle thing. So like, if you're an aggressive player, it's better for you to play red, or if you're a defensive player, it's better for you to play blue. These are generalizations, of course, but
Yeah.
Effectively, certain colors like correlate to the state of mind. So like, if you're an aggressive player and you're playing blue, then like the blue color set can actually encourage you to play more defensively. So then you're like fighting your own.
Can someone clip
Playstyle.
that, please? Please, someone clip that. We have a exclamation point Xenodactyl from now.
Oh my goodness.
On Discord. Or exclamation point colors mind game or something like that.
Alright, the probe is waiting for the Reaper to go out and it's gonna go in for the scout again.
Yeah, bunker also for Dust, so he will not be too in danger in case of a pressure with some units. For example, when some players like to go 3 gates, blink or something like that, you're happy to have a bunker on your second base. But here,
We're gonna see a fast Twilight.
yeah, maybe DTs.
Maybe.
I mean-
I don't really see Kingslayer as a DT type of
Yeah,
person.
but a pink player, a Reaver, could go DT.
Oh, you're right. Nemesis does like to play pink, so maybe maybe this is why he picks this color. You might be onto something.
Yeah, of course, that makes sense.
What am I thinking? He picked pink. Clearly, this is Nemesis.
Okay, guys, so let's focus a bit on the game. The Reaper died. There is a 1-1-1 for the Terran player. Like in last game, there is a Mines, probably a Raven coming too. From the Protoss player, however, it's not the same build order. There is a fast blink here, maybe a fast pressure with some Immortals.
Okay, his Stalker sees the mine and backs off.
Yeah,
Uh,
good choice from Kingslayer. Well played. There are 2 more gates for now.
yeah, this is like a very standard opener. I mean, the way that he played King's Cove was also on the standard end, but I feel like this has gained more popularity than the Stargate play. Like, Stargate play was a thing, very much so, like, before the Oracle change. And I haven't really seen it since the Oracle change. I don't really know how all of that affects this matchup. Mines have been picked up. Dust is gonna go for the mine drop this time.
Yeah, probably on the second base. Let's see if Kingslayer can react fast or not. But probably the third base will see the Medivac. So I'm not sure.
Don't know if it will be finished in time to have the
Yeah.
vision.
You're right, maybe not actually. Yeah, more than 10 seconds left, so probably not. Oh, nicely done from Dust here. Let's see what will be the reaction from Kingslayer.
Kingslayer does see that there are no mines on the ramp anymore, so he might be. Oh no, he's going the wrong way.
Okay, it's good. Okay,
Oh, that was fine.
okay, so 3 kills, that's nice, but it could have been.
His stalkers are gonna.
No!
Bye bye.
That's pretty annoying here. Still no third base for the T1 player. I feel he will go to his 2 base all in like last game.
Oh yes.
But last game
Very
he. Okay, no, third base.
He's gonna start his third, but
Really late.
he's gonna go for this push.
Yeah, but it will work well. It will not work well because last game it worked because his opponent lost for 3-6 adepts. But this time he didn't lost for 3-6 adepts, and the defense should be way easier for Kingslayer, who will have the charge, who will have immortals, who will have more army. When the last game he had Zealot without charge, it was really bad.
Yeah, this is a much scarier Protoss force here. I don't know if Dust can. I don't even feel like he can go for this push anymore.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Xeno. I don't think he can, because the time to cross the map, siege your tank, it would be too late. There were already a lot of stalkers with blink, plus Zealot with charge, and maybe +1/+1. Not sure he can do it.
He sees the Observer and the Stalkers, so this may.
Kingslayer grabbing for free. Oh no, not for free, lost 1 unit. That's a bit annoying, but still not that bad.
This may encourage Dust to focus more on macro behind this push rather than getting damage done on this push.
Dust has like a good army.
He's about to get flanked by these zealots.
Oh crap.
He's moving into a trap.
Oh Xeno, I'm not confident for a Terran player here. Oh my god, this block is so good.
The tank
here.
gets picked off.
Oh, that's actually not that bad. Okay, no, you lost it with.
And now the warping of zealots cleans up the rest.
That's
2 mines coming up as there's no observer, but blink.
That's really well played for Kingslayer, and right now he can counter-attack, I feel.
Oh yeah, Dust is in a lot of trouble. He has a Liberator, and that's going to zone out a lot of the primary ground path, but the Zealots are just going to run right past that. The 3 Stalkers are not going to get that in time. They're going to have to deal with the other Liberator.
Liberator dealing a lot of damage, actually. That's nice.
No Prism, so Kingslayer is going to back up for the moment.
And there
He's
is
going to take his 4th.
Yeah, 4th base for Kingslayer is in a so good situation, you know, at the economy, at the technology.
As well.
Look at the upgrades too. We will have 3 upgrade lead in few seconds here. That will be really, really, really scary. Okay, trade.
Oh, his 3rd is saturated decently. Could have a couple more SCVs at his natural, but
Kingslayer attacking, and 2 Liberators are on siege here. There is not a lot for the Terran. He has to siege his Liberators. He is doing it, but a bit late here. Yeah, that's scary. Oh my god, these mines! Okay, good mines. Really good mines, but not enough, I feel. So, this is the end.
yeah, there's too much Protoss.
Yep.
The charge lots are clearing out all the SCVs, the Stalkers get the Liberators, and the Bio just dies, or is dead, was dead, non-existent.
Yeah. Kingslayer was like, okay, I give you one game, but now I'll play seriously. I'll take my second hand. I was just playing with 1. Now I'll take my keyboard, not playing only with my mouse, and I will destroy you. What's the last map left? Not sure. So we had Zero Automaton Saber Forest, Port Alexander. New Repugnancy left, I think.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, now you should have the shield batteries again. No, we're not gonna see them. Kingslayer objects to such preposterous statements.
Okay, well, let's go on this third game of this best of three. There is 1-1 between both player and Kingslayer, keeping his pink color. So that means he will not cannon rush, because pink players
He will
never...
make DTs! I'm kidding.
Okay. So yeah, New Repugnancy is a really good map for cannon rush, but not sure Kingslayer will cannon rush against the Terran, who is not
Yeah,
as good as he is. So
Even on this map, it is scary to try and cannon a Terran.
yeah, definitely. Okay, so in the top right corner of the map, representing the Terran Dominion, is 1-1 on this best of three. Thus,
Isn't the Dominion red, not blue?
yeah, it's a Renault's rebels.
Rainer's Raiders.
Yeah, raiders. Like it's
Alright.
translated rebels in French.
To the bottom left, as they think Protoss. It is Kingslayer.
What Protoss is pink in the? I'm not sure there are pink.
I don't know if there is. I don't think
Protoss.
there is. Did you get the overlay?
Nope. Thanks.
But
Okay, so the prop is coming. Maybe fake cannon rush, that would be sick. But no.
that would be hilarious.
Yeah. It's like when you play. I mean, when someone fake a cannon rush against me, like it's never worth it, you know, because I just pull one probe and. But when it's you, I pull like 10 probes. I'm like, in my head there are 10 voices saying, "Oh, help, 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 there are cannon coming." I feel my house is on fire. So
There isn't even a cannon yet, and you're like mortified.
yeah. Definitely. Okay, so Dust also scooting
Huh.
with his Brood War SCV. Is Dust playing Brood War? Not sure. Coconut is
know.
playing Brood War. I think Kingslayer is playing Brood War, but not sure.
I find this curious. Like, he built his gateway and his core, and it, like, does nothing to help him wall at all.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
I
Um,
mean,
oh, it's
like, you can't really wall this map anyway,
I think
so there is an advantage to just putting it forward, but
it's you just want to limit the speed when the Reaper will come and cross the cliff. Maybe,
I guess. I don't know.
I'm not sure yet.
Anyway, a couple probes have to be pulled, but no losses. Save the one that was on the other side of the map.
Oops, I missed this. Sorry viewers, I missed this fight.
And Stalker production has started up after the Adept. Twilight Council is down, so this is looking very similar to Game 2.
Yeah, it's actually the same build order for now. It's like, okay, I succeeded doing it once, so I'll do twice.
Yeah, it is the standard in this matchup for the reason. Or for a reason. Gosh.
Yeah. But
Can't talk today.
But I would like to see DTs because he's playing pink, you know. Oh my.
Because he is playing pink, we want DTs. Oh my.
Yeah. That does not make any sense.
Robo is down, and a third should be coming up soon.
And I mean, pink is not that a color of Jesus. Well, Scarlet is playing pink, but she cheese a lot. But Stefano is playing pink too, and he like never cheese, so that does not make any sense. So the base just in time. Robo is here. For now, really standard plays for both player, really similar for both player. So nothing really weird. The same mines drop is coming, so it's the same build order for Dust too. And I mean, he lost once against the same build order, doing the same build order. Can he this time win when the start of the game is exactly the same? That's the question.
The 2 forges are down, and Blink has just finished. So I don't know. I think if he gets better connection with the mine, then there's some scenario that this goes better. But
Yeah, but look at these stalkers.
there are stalkers already there, and
and
he sees
so
or they see each other, I should say.
yeah. But I mean, the Medivac is not surprised to see Protoss in the Protoss base. When the Protoss is surprised to see a Medivac on his house.
I mean, it's a pretty normal timing for a medevac
Yeah,
with a mine drop.
and
At least this game, he will have the mines for this push.
true.
And an extra medevac, so more healing potential. But, I mean, it's definitely better that he saves the mines and the medevac, as opposed to suiciding them and only getting 3 probes, or none.
And same as last game, the Protoss is using 2 4Gs and chrono boosting these 4Gs, so you will have a really good upgrade lead. That's
Oh
scary.
yeah, this is the standard build. He's gonna have, like, he currently has 6 stalkers, he has a sentry, or 2 rather, and the rest is just gonna be charge slots, maybe a couple immortals here or there, and I mean, he has all the tools he wants for the mid game, really. He can move out with his stalkers, put on some pressure, pick off the scouting marine, and slow down this push a lot with good blink micro. With that was a little bit funny tank movement there for a second.
And this time
he's
Kingslayer,
just buying time for weapons.
and this time Kingslayer is not killing some marines during this road from the Terran player, so it's really more scary than oh! Okay, 1 kill only, but it does not kill the Raven. He wants the Raven, of course. It's a really important unit for Dust, and he will not be able to do it again. Now he has a reactor on the starport, so you don't want to lose your Raven.
Yeah. Okay, so one thing he has done that's nice is that he's kind of forced Dust to attack the 3rd as opposed to getting between the 3rd and the natural. That would be a lot more annoying for Kingslayer to have to pick up or clean up the middle location. Instead, Dust is not going to take the fight. Seeing how many charge slots there are, he does decide to retreat and defend his 3rd.
Yeah, and he's making a lot of liberators, which is a good idea in
So-
my opinion.
We've seen the same 2 builds, but this time Dust, he's like played his build pretty different. Like
Yeah.
he's not lost his mines, but he's also not gotten any damage either.
Yeah,
not
and
that
And he's really
he
late on
got anything.
And he's really late on
Okay.
the 3rd base, because at the last game he was like, he started it at 5 minutes 30, and this started like 2 minutes later, so it's a really
Yeah.
late 3rd base here at 9 minutes. It's finally finishing it. So if we check the income advantage, there is a really big lead for Kingslayer, and that's scary. He has also more upgrades. He will have soon a 3 upgrade lead, with more army incoming too, probably with more income. I'm a bit scared for Dust, to be honest.
Yeah, there are a lot of charge slots. There are mines, but between the hallucination, between the observer, I think Kingslayer is gonna be just fine. He's gotten his fourth almost complete. He's almost done with 2-2, and he should be looking to add on more gateways. There they go now. And this is just a really scary gateway army coming
Yeah.
across the map and,
And you
marching
say-
on the third. It will have to be evacuated.
Yeah, and you said he had mines, but the mines are not at a good location right now, and it's only 4 mines, and there are so many zealots here. He will. Okay, he will try to take the fight. I think it's a good idea. The Protoss has a lot, but he's losing all the zealots though. Oh, that's actually really nice for the Terran, I think.
Huh. That went better for Dust than I was anticipating at
Yeah,
such
me
a
too.
funny angle, but
But look
I
at
guess
the,
with the medevacs there.
oh, but there are zealots on the second base and no probes left for Dust.
Oh.
He's losing the last one he has. This army he has is the last army he will have of the whole game. But the issue is that this army has no life point left because he oversteamed, and I think he just can't win against so many zealots.
The reinforcement wave of zealots is good, and the stalkers are chewing up the medevacs.
GG win for Kingslayer, who will be advancing on these on the dude. And it was, oh well, we will probably cast Kingslayer next match because it looked like it's the last match of Rune 1 to be over, so all the other match will be playing, I think. So I will show you guys the bracket. So as you can see, we have already Ino beat Starkiller. Ino is in the round of 8. He beat Starkiller 2-0. That's an upset. Well played from the French player here. That's the only surprise I feel of all the matches, and we will have probably a Uzi Koti Kingslayer coming. Yeah, I'll ask Uzi Koti if he's here. I'm inviting Uzi Koti to the party, of course.
Okay, so it's gonna be the same matchup, but the difference between Dust and Uzi Koti are, it is much. It is much.
Yeah. So Uzi Koti is like one of the favorite of today. I mean, honestly,
Yeah, I
I-
would say so.
I don't think Ino can beat Astrea. Even if I like Ino, I don't think he can. Then I don't think Firezeg or Rodzin could beat Astrea. To be honest, okay, I think Astrea will be in finals, but Uzi Koti could beat Art. I think the bottom bracket is way more difficult to say who will be in finals. It could
Yeah,
it could
I
even
think that the bottom bracket has a lot of ambiguity as to who gets to the finals. Whereas the top bracket, I think we all expect Estrella to get there.
yeah.
That's not to say that someone else can't beat Estrella. It's just like on paper.
Yeah. I feel on paper everyone who can beat Astra is on the lower bracket.
Right.
Art,
That
Art, Uzi Koti, and even maybe Mamba.
especially with Starkiller out now.
Yeah, because Mamba is like really strong. He has not a lot of MMR, but he's one of the best players of the team. He was on IEM Katowice. So yeah, we will see, guys. We will be in the Uzi Koti against King Slayer. Let's come back to this amazing overlay made, I think, by a Sentinel. Oops, no, that's not you. um, yep, loser picks map too. In this the vetoing system is like every player veto 2 maps, but then loser pick after a map 1. So there is a really good advantage for player A, and player A is the one who has the better seed. So rules are weird, by the way. We yeah, a bit. I agree. Wait, really? Oops! It looks like the first map is picked by. Oh, okay, that's weird.
I don't know.
Okay. Okay, it looks like I didn't understood the vetoing system. Okay, ready says Xeno. No, says Uzikoti. And Kingslayer say ready you.
Oh yeah, I'll go Cannon Rush Kingslayer, no problem.
Yeah, of course.
No, he would metagame the hell out of me.
You could cannon rush Uzikoti. Like easy win.
Cannon Rush Uzikoti and get Proxy Reaper rushed. And then die.
Yeah. Yeah, Uzikoti is like a really. I like seeing Uzikoti playing because he has so weird build order. He's
Oh
here
yeah,
on
he has some really interesting builds, particularly in this matchup, I want to say.
Yeah.
Like, I think he favors getting a second Reaper regardless of what he's actually doing. So the second Reaper can like cause a misread from the opponent where they're like, wait, why is there 2 Reapers?
Yeah. Anyway, on the top right corner of the map, representing the French people, of course, is the best T1 in the world. He is Uzikoti, the king of build orders.
And to the bottom left, as the pink Protoss, it is the number 1 Zest fan. It is Kingslayer.
But here, Uzikoti is like, I remember a time when he was really invented build orders, and he was like, okay, I'll create a build order against Protoss with no Marines at all. So he made a build order with only like a macro build with a really weird opener. A bit cheesy, but still a macro game. Then it was Marauders and Ghost. Only Marauder and Ghost. It was like, what?
Okay, so I want to talk about something here. When we saw Kingslayer play versus Dust, he scouted for proxies, but he was always very late to check his opponent's main base. He plays Uzikoti, who he probably knows does a lot of these weird fake proxies or real proxies or or just one base play, you know, atypical Terran. And he instantly goes across the map and sees, oh, you don't have a barracks here. And then the Reaper comes in from this, like, peculiar location and kills his probe that sees the factory building.
Yeah.
So it's like he's playing the opponent to a certain extent in that. Like, he respects the fact that he needs to get across the map quickly.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Uzikoti is a player who he's not a cheeser, but he do so weird builders. You definitely want to understand what he's doing because
Right.
sometimes it's really hard. Like when you see someone doing a build order, you can't see everything, but you understand from what you see what he's doing. With difficulties can be really hard, so you want to scout as much as possible, have as much information as you can, so you are not surprised of his build orders.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the choice of going Stargate is like a really good idea against Executive because you will be able to scout really well that way with the oracles, with the tags of the oracles. I feel it's a really nice idea to go Stargate against Executive.
It's looking a lot like what we saw on King's Cove. He does have this probe out in the corner. So there might be some deviation, or this might just go drop the proxy pylon later on.
Do you see what I see? Is that a fusion core on the main of Executive? And
Oh my.
so it will be probably range liberators, except if it's a BC. Oh my god.
Hellions are gonna try and get some damage first. While we wait for that to unfold. Oracle is here. It's going to get to work on these,
Lost all the energy on the oracles here.
but really good micro going to save all the Hellions. I'm not used to seeing just 3 Hellions. I feel like it's 2 or 4 normally.
Yeah. Okay, so BC is weird against us because Stalkers should be able to take it down. 3 kills, it's not that bad. 3 kills and losing only 1 alien, it's really nice. Also,
The thing is though, Kingslayer is on 2 bases, whereas Uzi is only on 1 and hasn't really gotten much damage, and I don't know if Battlecruisers is... So the way I see a Battlecruiser is it's a harass unit, right?
yeah, definitely.
It's gonna come across the map, try and get some probes, but with the Phoenix, with the Stalker production, it will get cleaned up eventually.
Yeah,
Oh, this
but
is nice, getting some
it's a-
Oracles. That's a gas unit.
For now, it's like good. He killed 4 probes, but as you say, he's on 1 base, so it's not that. Oh, the Phoenix survives.
Yeah, I feel like he needs more because he is on 1 base, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And he hasn't even started a command center. Like, it's one thing if he starts a command center on the low ground or on the high ground because he doesn't feel like he has a. Oh wait, no, this is all a 1 base build. What am I talking about? He's gotten 2 tanks, he's gotten a ton of marines, he's gonna pull the SAVs, and he's saving this battlecruiser for extra DPS for this fight.
Yeah, and on the other side of the map, there is only Adept, which will not
Okay,
be good.
this is nice. Like, it's unfortunate he loses this pylon without the cancel, but it's nice he gets the scout.
Yeah, definitely.
He doesn't have a lot of standing power in this army, so this is gonna be kind of scary for Kingslayer for a little bit. He does have a lot of stalkers,
Yeah, and-
which will help against the battlecruiser, but not so much against the tanks.
Yeah, and not so much against the Marines. Either Marines, if they come to the contact of the Stalkers, well, it could be hard.
And he only has the Stargate for tech, so there's no glaives, no blink. This is just
Oh my god,
raw bio.
I think it's winning! He's winning! He's destroying the Protoss player! He's so fun to watch, guys.
Yeah, I don't feel like Oracles were the right call here. I like what you said about Stargate offering more scouting potential, but then the Oracle can't deal with the battlecruiser, so it was kind of awkward.
Yeah, it was actually. I think Kingslayer didn't scout. There were no second base. If he scouted this, he could defend it better because he had just.
I think you're right. I think he anticipated that there would be a second base, but there was no second base ever in that game.
Yeah. and he never scouted to check it. Like, he had a pylon to check when the third base would be taken, but
No, I think that pylon was he wanted to go attack the natural. He assumed there was a second base.
yeah, probably.
Like, if we compare that game with King's Cove, it would have been the same pylon that was outside like the fourth or fifth base last time.
Okay, so spawning on the top left corner of the map, representing the baguette, of course, is Huzikotti.
And to the southeast, as the Pink Protoss,
DTs.
losing game 1, it is Kingslayer.
And as you say, he will go DTs. He's pink.
Of course, he must. What other options are there?
Well, not sure.
Do you suppose he'll do the blink gateway style again, like he did last time on this map?
I'm not sure. Like, against an... I'm not sure. Because, well,
Okay.
it's... He played against a lower player last game, but against a player like Huzikotti, if he uses his units well, he could be really fast, be dead, especially with an Huzikotti who does not take a lot of bases.
He's gone core first. So, actually, remember how, okay, this might just be a safety core first,
Yeah.
because his scout is really late. Yeah, I think that's just a safety core first.
Especially when you're playing against Huzikotti, you said it last
Yeah.
game, you used to go proxy, so you want to have your first unit as soon as possible to avoid to die too much on the first Reaper. Huzikotti is also scouting a lot here.
Yeah, they're both scouting everywhere around their base, but not going across the map just yet. Just looking under all those nooks and crannies. The Reaper is going to come and find the Adept and run away.
Yeah.
It's a second Reaper.
Is there? Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
That's weird. Weird choice here.
I said that Huzikotti doesn't always just make one Reaper. Sometimes he makes two, and you're like, wait, what?
Because you will not make any damage even with two. I mean, there is two adepts. Yeah, you'll never make any damage with those two Reaper. I don't understand why doing two. We have
Well,
to
don't
know...
tell Huzikotti that. Oh, the pylon! The tech lab! The pylon!
When something like that happens on my game, I just want to leave the game instantly.
Oh. I don't think Huzikotti is gonna be very happy about that.
Yeah.
Reapers don't kill pylons very quickly either.
I mean, especially when the strength of Huzikotti is having strong build orders. If he has any issue on his build orders, then he loses his first strength. I mean, he's not a micro god or a macro god or a mind game god, no, but he has just the best build order ever. But if he has issues in his build orders, then it's really hard.
I feel like these 1 base, 2 base build orders do benefit from having good micro though.
Yeah, of course. I mean, he's not like just a diamond player in other part of the game. That's not what I say. I just say his best strength.
Okay, what you're saying is like the strongest attribute of him
Yeah.
is not necessarily those other things. Oh,
Yeah.
we're actually going to get the same build from game 1. It's the oracles again.
Oh yeah, with adepts, true. It was like adepts without glaives and 3 oracles. It was really bad against a 4K 3 player. So what will it be against a 6K player? I'm worried.
Well, part of the reason why that didn't go well is because Dust was set up for a 2-base push.
2 kills with the 2 Uzikoti killing 2 probes with his Reaper at 5 minutes of the game and
Oh
saving
my.
the 2
The
Reapers.
mine! The mine! The mine!
That's really nice.
No, the mine!
Oh, and look at the adepts. Oh no, it's a fail. If Uzi was watching the stream, he would know how to defend. What?
There's a wall here. His adepts can't do anything now.
Okay, the 2 Reapers dying. But yeah, well, he's in a good spot. I don't understand what you're saying, Dust. If Uzi was watching the stream, he would know how to defend. What do you mean? Okay, third base is here for Uzikoti, well, on the spot, a bit late, but that's not an issue because for Kingslayer it's also really late in this build order, so he has, actually the Terran has a better economy here, he has the mules and the same number of mining base, he just destroyed all the oracles for nothing, so Uzikoti is in a really good spot, and look at the army supply, it's really scary, he has a lot when Kingslayer has only adepts, which is a really bad population when you have no glaive. When you have no glaive, it's a really bad supply. So it should be really.
Yeah, I also am not a big fan of his positioning right now. Okay, he is moving up to the ramp. That is.
Can Uzikoti, and now I feel it can.
Okay, he has sentries.
Oh,
His
it's.
force fields are.
They are good, they are good, they are good.
Okay,
But the issue is he has no energy left now. And
yeah, he did have to use all of his force fields as it is a wide ramp.
really Doom drop.
Will route the Terran temporarily, but the drop is headed for the main and he's headed for the third. Okay, he sees it now. Slightly late, but
Yeah,
oh gosh.
definitely late. He lose a lot. Stalkers are expensive. You don't want to lose. Oh my god. Oh, the mines destroying a lot here. Oh, and the second mines. Oh crap. Is this the end? Like GG.
it might be.
It was fast 2-0 here. Uzikoti will be waiting for his opponent, which will be Beos or Zest's best. Oh, we could have if
Another Zest fan?
yeah, another Zest fan. It would have been fun if we had Kingslayer against Zest's best. So
Fighting for the rights to be the #1 Zest fan.
so let's check the bracket here, guys. So we have Astria Stealer still not over, but I think Astria will win it. So we will play against Ino in the quarterfinals. The second quarterfinal will be Rodzin against Firezek. Art is waiting for his opponent Mamba or Pakomai. Uzikoti is waiting for his opponent Biosh or Zest is Vest. So we'll have really nice game. We'll wait for the next available game here. But yeah, it was a nice and fast game, and now I do feel Uzikoti is in a really good, like he's good today. I mean, and
Yeah, he looks like he's in good shape. That first game was really nice. Just like a lot of randomness.
mhm.
I'm gonna go to the restroom. We'll be
Yeah,
back.
no problem at all. No problem at all. I will be waiting and entertaining with Alpaca's story or viewers. Swagger is in game. What is he? Streaming, not sure. I'm not sure, but you can go to the main stream to see what is happening. Okay, let's have this alpaca emote here, alpaca image here. That's nice. That's nice. Oh guys, let's go Alpha X says the alpaca, of course. Let's go for the main team of alpacas, of course. We are the official team of alpacas. Oh god. Um. Anyway, guys, I am actually done. Really so hungry. So sad that Booba Burger does not exist in France. It would be really perfect, you know, guys. They are quick to prepare, like the Booba Burgers, so I would not miss any game, because if it's too long that you miss game. There is a lot of different burger, so I would definitely find one for me, like I would love from so many kind of burgers, and they good taste. So guys, you should really try some. I wish I am American and I could taste one of them. Would be so nice. You really should taste some. With three farmers. Don't worry, I was talking of Booba Burgers to be. But yeah, we could listen to Retreat Farmers. Is that a good question you sent me? Yeah, Alpex edition. So, Alpacas edition, of course. Well, guys, let's listen to Retreat Farmers. Farmers love burgers too. Alpacas maybe too. Actually, is there a Booba Burger for alpacas, guys? Is there a Booba Burger especially for alpacas? Like, it would be sick. It would be really sick. Anyway, guys, we are waiting for this. We are listening, sorry, to this amazing song written by Nemesis and Xenodactyl and performed by Xenodactyl with three farmers.
We three farmers of Alpha XR,
Yes.
bearing XP, we traversed afar. Field and fountain, server and Discord, spamming the ones to farm. Oh, ones of wonder, ones of might, ones with royal beauty bright. Ever spamming, still ascending.
Farmers love burgers too. Oh my.
Born a zeal of alpaca's plain, gas I bring to warp him again. Farm forever, ceasing, never o'er us all to reign. Oh, ones of wonder, ones of might, ones with royal beauty bright, ever spamming, still ascending, guide us to thy perfect light. Minerals to offer have I, incense, stones, and organize. Prayer and spamming, all farmers raising, follow the one to ladder high. Oh, ones of wonder, ones of might, ones with royal beauty bright, ever spamming, still ascending, guide us to thy perfect light. Bees of mine a sweet perfume, but spam foretells imminent doom. Sorrow, sighing, dying, sealed in the stone cold tomb. Oh, ones of wonder, ones of might, ones with royal beauty bright, ever spamming, still ascending, guide us to thy perfect light.
And guys, that was We Three Farmers! Xeno! You wrote and performed this amazing song, and twice, furthermore. Okay, so we have a match. Look like join my lobby.
Ooh.
It will be not sure. It will be Inno
Looks like-
Astrea.
Yeah.
And there is a game art.
Okay.
That's amazing. Inno even made the game art. Brilliant. I send him a good luck. Good luck. I'm of course supporting the French, cheering for the French here against the monster Astrea. Yeah, Xeno, you said. Oops, you didn't join.
Okay, it didn't send me an invite, so I am attempting to join now.
Okay, no problem. Oh, oops, we have a Mr. 69. Oops, 2 streams. We are leaving. Good luck. I didn't see Mr. 169 Swagger. He's on the lobby, actually.
Okay, so we'll go find someone else.
Yeah, we'll find one really soon. Uzikoti Biois, actually. I didn't check. I saw we were 2 observer, but I thought you were the second, and actually you were not. Oh, Sun Lily sent. Oh, send a clip. Oh, it's a mainstream. No one clipped. I think your. Yeah, I think no one clipped your color explanation.
Analysis.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be forced into making such statement or manipulated into making such statements at some point in time in the future. You guys can clip it then. Solicited.
So art member, are they playing? Biois is here. Yeah, but Biois playing? No, Biois had been. Oh, Biois Executive Code should be ready soon.
Oh.
Nice.
Maybe Uzi versus Bio?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna invite them. Okay, we'll be casting you up. Let's invite to party. Why can't I invite? Okay. Okay, so I'll check the vetoes. Okay, not sure why Izikuti want to create the games. Let's see.
Oh, oops.
Izikuti is. Okay, we'll have Izikuti against Biois, so maybe one of the more interesting round of 8, because Astra against Inno should be difficult for Inno, but Izikuti against Biois should be a really nice match. Art against Mamba too. Okay, so we'll be on. Okay, so not sure what he's doing Izikuti, to be honest. Like, he asked me for the lead to create the game, now he gave me the lead just before he left the party because he wanted to create.
He might be trying to set the exact server so that
Yeah, actually I'm not exactly sure of how server works. Is that the party leader?
the best way to do it is to actually not be in a party. So, like, if you make the lobby yourself or like alone, then it can't get confused. Whereas if you're in a party, even if everyone is set to the same server, it just acts weird. It's supposed to go off of whoever creates the party, but
Okay. Anyway, I'm on Europe and I created, and we should be more than half to be on Europe, so not Europe, so yeah, US East. Okay, go say BOs. Okay, so um
now we should be fine. But
yeah,
the sub server thing is weird sometimes.
yeah, not sure how it works, because I remember once we were all selecting US East and the game was on US West.
Yep. It does that.
Okay, I'm checking. Okay, it's Eastern. We are in Eastern, so it's working perfectly here. He was red on the previous best of 3, but now he's in a blue Terran, representing France. Is Uzikotti.
The SCV going out before anything else. And to the top left has the pink Zerg. It is Bio-Ice.
Bauweiss. Yeah, friends say Biois, but not sure how it is a good spelling. Okay, and what is doing Uzikotti? What a surprise! 3 racks! Or maybe 4. At least 3.
What else is new?
Nothing. Definitely nothing is new. So, weird thing is that he's making the 3 racks at the same place. Terran used to make the third a bit at another space, so when the overlord comes, he sees only 2 racks, and he's like, is that a 2 racks or is that a 3 racks? But anyway, there is no overlords coming in the right direction here for Boys. He will just never scoot it. That's so awful already for the Zerg pink player.
Yeah, things are gonna get a little bit scary for Bio-Ice in a moment. The SCV is going up in to start the bunker, I presume. Yep, there it goes. And here comes another SCV, and just gonna tuck itself there for the moment.
And he's scooting now. Now he sees it. Now he sees there is something wind, and he should be, oh fuck. I think Bios is like, oh fuck, and he's pulling the drones. That's not a good idea, I feel. Against the 3 racks, pulling drones is, I don't know. I don't think there is good solution right now. There is only problems and no solution. Oh, 3 already dying here, 4 dying, maybe on 2? Oh, I thought it was 3. Okay, so that's not that bad, but still it's really hard for now. 4, 5. I think this is the end.
Yeah, so what he wanted to do with those drones was to force the Marines away from the bunker, but Uzi used his reinforcing Marines to get into the bunker, and then the rest of the Marines just kite away from the drone lane.
Yeah, he killed so many drones here. 10 is like, I feel it's too much, except if you defend your second base, but you will not. And there is all the SCVs coming here from Uzikotti.
Oh my.
Oh guys, this is the end of the game.
Wow.
Who will win? We don't know, but the sure thing is that the game will not be a 10-minute game here. One of the 2 players will win now. Oh, the Zerg has a good fight here. Oh my god, the Zerglings destroying everything.
It's a nice round.
It's definitely a nice run. This is a win for the Zerg player. Well played from Bjorks. Uzikotti trying everything he can, but it's too late now.
I think Uzi felt like he had killed 10 drones, and it was a good position for him, and then Now he just doesn't have a whole lot after that. Like, I mean, this was an all-in build, but then he made it like all in.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you're right. If you kill the second base, and given that you kill 10 drones, like killing the second base is not enough, but killing second base plus 10 drones is enough, and then you can like make a factory, make maybe a second base, and like going macro or just to another push later. But if you pull the SCVs and this is the end, you have to win, and the fact is, well, it's not actually over. He has a lot of marines here, but the Zerglings are trying to... Oh, what? What the fuck? The Zerglings were not here, and he's killing a queen maybe. Oh no, it's surviving. The queen is surviving. Oh my god, what is happening here? The Zerg is winning it. GG, but Zikoti was about to win anyway. A really hard game.
That was interesting. I don't know how to process that.
Yeah.
Like, I understand why he pulled the SCVs the second time. And I can understand why he pulled the SCVs the first time. But I feel like you should, like, the normal person would not pull the SCVs either time.
Okay, Cyber Forest will be map 2, so a really weird map with really short rush distance, and also with a really bad management of unit movement, you know, like when you select your army and just click on the other side of the map, your army just split in like 10 parts. It's so annoying.
That is a disturbing alpaca picture.
Okay, so we are going to this second game. Can Uzikoti take this one? Maybe, but picking Cyber Forest is not like innocent, you know. When you pick Cyber Forest, that means you have something in mind, especially when you're Uzikoti and you have always something in mind. But anyway, in Cyber Forest is not a map like others. It's a really strange map, and I think Uzikoti will have a really strange build order for this map. He is here, he is strong, he is ready, he wants to win the MVP Cup for the first time of his life. He is our French baguette player, Uzikoti.
And to the southeast, it is the pink Zerg. It is BioIce.
Yeah, BioIce never won any MVP either. So both of them won't, and honestly, not sure BioIce can, to be honest, beat an Astria or something like that, but he still is not a bad player at all and could definitely make a finals at least. And Uzikoti can definitely win one day, and the question is one day today or one day another day? We'll see. Anyway, there is 1-0 here for BioIce.
So when you said that this is a strange map, what did you mean by that?
Well, it's actually really, like I said, fast rush distance, you know, really small map in rush distance, but not that small when you want to take bases, because there are a lot of bases on both sides of the map. It's also really hard to cross the map actually, because on the middle of the map there is a little spot you have to go between rocks, and if your opponent army is in the high ground, you just can't go here. So yeah, I think when you pick this map, like, you definitely want to do something. It's like not that standard. Also, the third base is not that easy to take, especially against the Zerg player, and it's a T1 who picked it. but Zerg player does not like this map, of course, because
I
there's,
feel like the
big
thirds
maps.
are relatively normal. It's just that like it is kind of. I see what you mean though about like there's a lot of narrow chokes and awkward positions you can be in where like the army is in one place and getting to wherever the army is and routing your opponent from their location might be hard to do.
Look at this Ghost Academy.
Oh my.
Yeah.
I see Uzi Cody is not afraid to build buildings that we're not expecting. I'm gonna say that this, well, actually, I was thinking that he was gonna okay, he is moving it now. I'm like looking at this factory sitting here, I'm like, aren't you going to make Hellions with this? Okay, he is making.
Yeah, aliens ghosts. Like ghosts to kill the
Yeah.
roaches and the queen, but maybe more the queens because they will not have roaches. But use your snipe against the queens, so the aliens can kill the zerglings and the drones. I already saw that sometime. I think it was Uzi Cody because there is only Uzi Cody to think of it that like that.
He's not the only one that does this. This is older. Well, it's old and it's new. Like, I want to say TY's done it, and Special's done it, and Kunamatata's done it. But like,
Well,
notice
Kunamatata,
how like I can name the number of like I cannot think of 5 different Terrans that have done it because it's not that like common per
and
se.
I mean Uzi Cody is a really close friend of Uzi Cody, so Kunamatata is a really close friend of Uzi Cody, so if he does it, it's maybe because Uzi Cody gave him the build order. Well,
I see.
I don't think Uzi
Who
Cody gave
knows?
the build order to TY or Special. That's true.
Well, TY and Special are close friends too, so
Really, I didn't know that, but
or not. Is that correct? I think so.
okay, so not sure why he's not using the ghost. I thought he would attack with all the units at the same time, but looks like
Yeah,
it's not the case.
I think he wants to show his first couple of Hellions just to make it look normal and like just some scouting.
Yeah,
and
but
then I
look,
think he will
this
bring
overlord
those.
saw the ghost.
Oh, you're right.
So the good
I don't know.
reaction. So there is a lair incoming.
It's a lot of Ling Bane out already.
Yeah, he don't want to go roach when his opponent has ghost. I feel that's maybe the reason.
Maybe.
Killing the active Cryptumor is nice because on this map, given that it's really small, the Zerg has one advantage. I mean, when you Zerg, you don't like small maps, but there is one advantage. Is like your creep is really fast, really close to your enemy base. Okay, now come the aliens and the ghosts. And the Banes may be the good idea actually.
The Banes,
Yeah,
if they're on creep, can get some nice connections, but they don't have central fuel hooks yet. So they're really, like, it's really scary to try and pursue off creep. He's gonna flank with the Lings to try and get connection, but I don't know about this.
it's well
Alright,
done by
Graham.
Uzi Cody, I feel.
Yeah, that was a really nice retreat path, and suddenly there's nothing here for the Zerg. A couple Banelings are not going to find much purchase. They might get a... Okay, they do get a Ghost, but
That's nice.
the Hellion count is still very strong,
I agree.
and the Queen count is falling.
Yeah. And in the meantime, there is a third base for Uzi Cody. He is making a second factory, a second starport. So he is not like all-in or something. It's just a pressure, and this pressure is making so many damage for now. Look at the loss 1k for one player and more than 2k for the other one. And there is gas on this lost because the banelings are not that cheap. Oh, but the Zeglings on the natural base. Oh,
Yeah, this is a nice counterattack. It's going to create some hiccups for the blue Terran. Hellions do come back and shoo that away. Well, most of it anyway.
but
Couple wings still hanging out.
I mean, this pressure had been so strong for. Oh, this Zergling 3 kills already. Lol. 5 kills. So that's look nice, but the thing is,
That
there
was
is-
the happiest wing ever.
Yeah. The thing is, there is no creep for the Zerg player. There is not that much economy. He's only taking his force now. The Terran player has more than a decent economy, and he has a strong army with Ghost, Liberators, and Aliens. When his opponent has only Queens, Zerglings, and Banelings, and the Hellbat will be able to take a good trade against the Banelings when the Ghost can take a good trade against the.
Centrifugal Hooks has finished up, and it is going to close the distance on many of the Terran forces. I think actually, well, there's still ghosts here. Okay.
Saving the Ghost is really important because at the same time he lost so many on the natural. That's oh crap. I think
This is going well for Bio.
yeah, more than well actually. I think this could be the end because there is just nothing to deal with the Zerglings. We killed so many SCVs here, and
Yeah, he cleaned it up at home, and with a counterattack opened up this nice window for himself. He's more than double the supply of his opponent.
yeah, there are Zerglings on the main, on the natural, on the third, or killing the okay, GG. GG, well played. Well, this is this was really short, unexpectedly short. I mean, I thought Executive would defend better. He was in a good position, and in like 1 second, he was in a bad position. Oops. Okay, so we will be waiting for Art against Mamba, and we'll have the winner against Beyois. So that's nice. Snoopy, I'm not sure if you're here, but I think we have we can't raid or host. So at the end of the semifinals, we will need you to host the mainstream where the finals will be played. So we'll be waiting for Art and Mamba to end their match. Oopsie, I forgot to change the overlay. Of course, now we have the overlay with a Let Go Alpha X. I could show you the bracket here. So, as you see, Astra is still playing against Ino, but probably Astra would win against Ino, I feel. But if Ino wins, that's like the best upset of the day. And Ino already made the upset of the day, killing Starkiller.
That's already something.
Yeah, because I mean, Ino is a
So-
star, so Starkiller.
Regardless of how
Starkiller will now be killed by Star or something like that.
regardless of how Hino does against Estrella, he's already accomplished something getting past Starkiller. So
Yeah, definitely. Ino is like really good actually. He qualified for underdogs, so I'm not sure if it's tomorrow. I think it's not tomorrow, but next Monday he will be playing its round of 12 or underdogs, a big French tournament. So that's nice. He qualified. It's been a while, but he qualified finally after a few months without being qualified, and that's nice. Okay, thanks, Snoopy. So yeah. So yeah, and Arts against Mamba is still played. I'm not sure who will win because they are both really strong players. I feel Mamba is better than Art, even if Art has like 500 MMR better than Mamba, but we never see Art in any big tournament, you know, when Mamba is like was I said it earlier, but he was in IEM Katowice. So yeah, not sure. We will see.
I feel like I don't really know anything about art, so it's hard to say.
It's art to say.
Ha ha ha.
That was a nice joke. The alpaca is laughing now.
Oh gosh. A laughing alpaca. Oh my. That's what that alpaca is doing. It's laughing. That makes so much more sense than. Yeah.
Yeah, but well, guys, while we are waiting, we'll make a short break. We will come back, guys. Don't leave us. Of course, you can go on the main stream, see what is Swagger streaming, and we are coming back right when the match is ready. See you guys in a minute.
Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready.
Welcome back, guys. We will have our art against the Bios, and yes, well, when Bios against Suzuki was ending, art was in game against Mamba, so we were not able to join the game. Sushi. Yeah, art won. Okay, so art is between automaton. We'll see what will be the what is, I'm not even sure of what race plays plays. Is Protoss look like art? I really does not know him. Look like he's Protoss. When Bios is Zerg, I'm sure that I know him because one day he was angry against against Jason, so he didn't wanted to draw, so he waited for 6 hours 30 minutes games. So so the game is a boss lose. Okay, so BS is vetting King's Cove, which I feel is surprising because as a Zerg, I feel King's Cove is a nice map.
It depends, cause like if the Protoss decides to play really defensively and just wall off, then there's only one attack path to the third base. Like you can't, cause like you can barricade the natural. So, King's Cove I think is not necessarily good for Zerg. If Protoss just like takes a fast 3 bases.
So 3 maps of this semifinals. Semifinals are best of 3, right? Yes. Yes. Only finals best of. Oh, there is a bronze match. So then we will be able to cast the bronze match. I didn't know there was a bronze match. Nice.
Oh,
so we will have
okay.
a bronze match to cast after that. Port first. Okay, port first. Damn, I would like to eat baguette right now.
See, I was joking about the cheese.
Yeah. A croissant with cheese? No, that's not possible. Croissant is good alone or with a jam. Or I mean,
I just want cheese.
yeah. And I want a baguette. I don't think I have baguette here. On my house right now, I ate like 1 baguette yesterday, but I have no baguette left. That's really cliche, like French eating baguette, but I'm really cliche for, but I like baguettes. Oh god. Okay guys, I hope you are doing well. I send up this art starting now. Sending on the member channel that we are starting the semi-finals here between a Zerg and a Protoss. What I heard a lot of Protoss whining about the balance of the BVZ right now, saying Zerg is too strong against Protoss. As a Protoss, Xeno, what do you think about that?
They're saying Protoss is too strong. Why?
I said a lot of people right now at the moment say Protoss is not enough strong against Zerg. Zerg is too strong against Protoss. PVC is imbalanced. Nidus are too strong. What do you think about that?
Well, the Nidus nerf was necessary, but it may not have it may not have been the correct nerf. Like, I think the problem is more with the unload time rather than the armor. For most people. Like, as a cannon rusher, the armor matters, but...
And Art is a 6k5 player, and yet he fucked up his pylon, so he can't take a second base.
Wait, seriously? I don't think that's off. Is it?
I'm not sure. Oh no, yeah, you're right. Oops, my bad. I thought it was and okay. Oops. So I said nothing.
If you look at the graphic thing on around the natural, the little nodes. So see how there's like 4 nodes around. If you're on the node, you're okay. But if you're inside the node, you're not.
I see.
You're like
Okay, so my bad,
you're
guys.
too.
Gateway. After Nexus, it was a Nexus first here, so
Oh yeah.
a bit greedy here.
Huh. Okay. I mean, it's not like super greedy. It's just like it's very hard for Zerg to punish
Yeah,
Nexus first. Like if you're going Nexus first, what you're saying is I don't think the Zerg is going to go pool first.
yeah, exactly. I agree with you. I mean, it's a bit like when you go CC first. I mean, but the thing is, you don't know what will do your opponent, and when you the Zerg and you see that, well, you can take a really early third base. That's what he do, even if he did not know it was Nexus 4 actually. But that's good for BioS because he take a third base like Korean do. That mean before Queens, when European and NA player used to make Queens and then third base as a Zerg. But Korean just keep the Queen because they are just not scared of anything coming from the Protoss. So the fact is, nothing is coming for the Protoss, given that it's a Nexus first. So that will be good for BIOS to have the early base. Okay, so
Robo gonna be the tech of choice. A little bit. I want to say it's unorthodox, but at the same time, it's gained a lot of popularity in the recent.
yeah, about that, I was like sure, Stargate was like the standard, you know, and
Yeah, it still is the standard, in that
Well-
it's just we've seen more arguments for RoboPlay now that
Well, someone told me it was not standard, and this someone was a winner of IEM Katowice because during the interview after the sue against Zest, I asked him, I don't remember who asked him about the build order of Zest, who made a lot of
Okay.
Stargates, and he said, well, I was surprised Zest goes Stargate because right now the meta, at least the Korean meta of course, is to go Robo, and I was really surprised because in my opinion, I thought like everyone was doing Stargate, and look like it's not, but maybe it's just a Korean meta because they are sometimes really different meta than other server. For example,
I wouldn't say that like. I see what you're saying. I do think that it's like, I don't know. I think it's hard to say like when, like, are we only seeing it right now, or is this something that is like stable in like the matchup?
you mean a Robo? Well, I'm not sure because I feel there is still a lot of Stargate at the moment, but well.
Oh, this is double prism. So there's gonna be 2 points of Archon drop. So he's gonna have a hard time fighting on 2 fronts.
And he's already with the first one killing 4 drones, 5 drones, maybe more. No, 6 drones. That's a lot. 6 drones and some Zerglings. That's so nice. And as you say, there will be 2 drops. Maybe we'll just try to go
Oh, he might just
at the
use
same
them
spot.
together.
Yeah, because there are only
Yeah.
Zerglings. His opponent just skips the Roach Warren to have well, and when you skip the Roach Warren, that can happen. Oh, I thought he lost a prism. That's a bit sad.
Going okay for BioEyes, actually. He had a nice transfuse on the Queen, picks off a Warp Prism and an Archon, and at least one more Archon should fall? Maybe? Well, this is Warping
Of Zealots, that's
of
nice.
Zealots.
That's really
He's
nice because
going
you can
to-
kill the Queen with the Zealots. I think.
Yeah.
I feel he made a lot of damage here. He lost 1 Archon, it's a lot, but not that much, given that he killed a lot of Zerglings, Probes, and Queens. Okay, he has no charge lot for now, so not sure he can make a lot of damage, but we'll see. Okay, he sees the Hydras here, it will be time to come back. Oh no, he decided to stay here. Surprising. I'm not sure it was a good idea, to be honest. Because you will lose.
Losing the prism means that everything else here dies. Well,
Oh, he
unless
saved
he just
2
runs
Archons.
away. Okay,
Well done, because
was going to die.
Archons are not really cheap. So
This is true.
you
They are
are
very gas intensive.
300 gas for each Archon. That's so, and it's like 3 Mutas or that's a lot.
Storm is started and +1 is halfway done. Third has been mostly established, or mostly saturated, I should say.
Oh, there is Nidus on the second base.
Yeah.
But Art should
The Archons are not going to be able to get through that wall as there is no prism.
But now with the nerf of the armor, the Nidus die a lot. I heard Garritos, I don't know if you know him, he's a French 6k player there. He said he was happy of the new Nidus because now with the nerf, well, it's not too strong like it was before, but it still have the advantage of not being expensive, so you can still use it to multitask as it is now. Right now he's on the main base, for example, and then he will probably make one on the third or second base. But well, I don't think it will work because there is units everywhere right now. Lurker then, so more technology coming for the Zerg player, making a lot of Hydras. Only Hydras, like it's full Hydras. You have just Hydras, 27 Hydras, 2 Queens, and that's it. No other unit on the map except drones, overlords, of course. But
there's a prism to the top right. I don't know when that will come into play. I think he's more concerned with stopping Niduses than counterattacking at the moment.
yeah, but I think he could. Well, okay, he will now make. Because he could make some zealots that take the force archery, for example. I'm definitely not a fan of only Hydralisk and Lurkers, because your opponent will have how many immortals does he have? He has 2, that's nice, and he has a lot of storms, so he will be able to destroy really fast all the Hydralisk and Lurkers.
He has a strong Archon count too.
Yeah, you're right. With the Archons, you can just destroy the Hydras. Then your Templar comes. Yes, the Protoss has a scary composition. The Overseer will die here because he's not even trying to save the Overseer. There is a fourth base for Art. Art is in a really good spot here. Look at the supply. He has so big supply, army supply. It's scary. I mean, he has an observer, so that's good.
The main Protoss force is marching up the center, but the Warp Prism with the Storm is gonna swing around from the backside, try and get a backstab of Storm on the mineral line, perhaps.
Yeah, killing some drones, that's nice. Killing 1 queen, 6 drones, that's worth it. Especially because you can attack on the other side of the map. But there are a lot of lockers, so you can't just come. But still, only 4 base for the Zerg, so the economy is not that good for the Zerg here. Drop Storm! 14 kings!
Yeah, he was setting up for that for a good amount of time with his army movement and a nice storm on the Hydras.
Yeah, but not sure he has enough. He should just come back. He has no need to. No need to destroy now. But he has a Warp Prism on the third base. He may want to storm again. some Zerglings coming. They will die. Killing only one Zealot, so that's not really nice. The Spire is scooted, I feel. I think I will check. Yes, Spire had been scooted. But Nidus on the main. No reaction from Nidus on the main. I'm wondering why he's not reacting, like he has a recall. He's not...
I don't know. Okay, there's the recall.
Yeah. He has the blink now.
Now he has Archons that are trapped on the wrong side of his wall.
I feel the...
He's gonna come back in with the storms, maybe? Or no, he's gonna get a warp in. Oh, he wants to snipe the Greater Spire.
That would be so nice.
The Hydralisk could get the Warp Prism though, and that would be pretty expensive as there are 2 High Templar.
And the Spire does not even die.
Templar. Didn't even get the Spire too.
So at this point of the game, I feel the Protoss player is in a really good spot. Because, he's making other damage here. But the Zerg is only on 4 bases, the Protoss is on 5 bases. He has a lead at upgrade, he has a lead at technology, he's making carriers 3 carriers on 3 targets right now. Yeah, Storms, Archons, Immortals, even a Mothership. I feel he's in a really good spot here.
I would generally agree with that, but I do think that, like, if this goes too long, it will even out again. Like, if Bile can establish a 5th base, if he can, hold out for Broodlords, if he can, like, this is not necessarily a unwinnable position for him. He's just behind on tech, largely.
The Hydralisk is coming, but there is a DT here.
The harass has been really good from Art throughout this game, and only now are we getting some aggression on the... I mean, we have seen these, there was a Nidus in the main as well that you were mentioning.
He's killing 3 Lurker for free, so I think it was not a good trade for Biois, but the army just changed his spot and now the army is out of position when Bios army is coming on the natural. Oh my god, there is no detection here! That's sad! He's losing 2 Lurkers and so many times, and maybe 3 Lurkers here! No, okay, only 2, but let's time to the really slow Protoss army to come. The carrier died. And the +2. That's...
Broodlords are here too, so this army goes from, like, really flimsy to competent, you know? With the Broodlords, there's something to buffer for the Hydra Lurker. Like, the Broodlings can really mess up any advancement onto the...
Oh my god, the Storm is so strong here. He's killing everything. Stormers are just doing so many damage.
Those are nice storms. All the Broodlords fall, and with that, possibly...
The main of the Zerg is so completely dying here. And that should be the end. He's losing all his technology, he's losing all his army. He has not that much economy compared to his opponent, even if he lost the natural. And Art will take game 1 here. Hi Sun Lily, I hope we see another base trade. Well, so much for that. You saw the Astria one? I didn't. I was casting, but I hope it was a nice one. So it was Port Alexander, right? Okay, repeat the yep, it is. Raoul, Biois lost in Pix map 2. Can't get any closer than that really. Okay. Yeah, not so really sure why the veto system is that way, but because the fact is, BIOS picks the two maps, the two first maps, which is weird. I clipped the end. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I saw the clip, just didn't watch it, but I saw you send it. Cyber second. Yeah, zero repugnancy. Why? The streamer mode is not working. Not sure. Repugnancy. So repugnancy will be the second map. Here, maybe cannons in these.
I don't think so. You think Art cannon rushes?
Not sure. I don't know you. I say.
Not sure. That's true.
I don't
Neither
even,
of us know anything about these players, but
I don't
I
even
feel like-
know it was Protoss before today. So
this is true. But I feel like at his MMR, if cannon rushes are something in his wheelhouse, I feel like the name would have come up. Like in canon discussion. Well, Art cannoned this way, so that sort of thing.
okay, we are on game
But, I
2
mean,
here.
you never know. He is a Protoss. Protoss, he is capable of building a forge, and I will leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I mean, what would be a toss who don't cannon rush?
But that's most us.
Yeah, that's not you for sure. Spawning on the top left, right, sorry, corner of the map is the one who will cannon rush because he's red, and red player cannon rush is Art.
Well, I can't argue with that logic. Oh my goodness. I think if we're going off of the first game where he went for a Nexus first, that seems like at the complete other end of cannon rushing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Gateway is underway. Technically, you can go Gate Forge and still cannon rush, but I don't think so.
Okay, so no presentation of BIOS in Clash.
Oh, whoops. On the opposing corner, we have the Rulers. They're good to allies.
and Art is here to cannon rush, but sadly, he fucked up. He wanted to take a forge and use the wrong hotkey and made a portal. A gateway, sorry.
Right, that's totally what happened. I can pretend. He forgot his forge.
We don't want to see no stinking cannon rush, Xeno says Sun Lily. Okay.
Really being annoying with his probe, forcing the drones to mine in other mineral patches. While not actually mine. Okay. He messed up. He mined a mineral. Alas, the drone will stop its harass and have to resort to zapping.
Xeno BS caster, says Sun Lily.
Bias caster.
Yeah, I
Oh
think
my goodness.
I feel they think you like cannons, but that's not true, right? You don't like cannons. It's like it's really a build order for weak people, like weak Protoss.
I don't think they're saying bias caster because I was stuck talking about Forge possibilities because you got me started on this. I think they're saying this because I forgot to mention BioIce.
Oh, yeah, that's probably the reason too. But last game we without no one of both player because we were talking about the ZVP balance. So it look like we don't like those both players.
You guys know who they are, right?
Yeah, I mean I didn't know Art yesterday or even 2 hours
Ah.
ago, but I mean
Well, we introed Art. We introed the player that you don't know, so it's fine. It's fine. We know who BioIce
yeah,
is.
yeah. I mean Bias is none. It's really none. I mean the 6 hours and 30 minutes against Jason made him really famous actually. Now Bios is known as the guy who don't leave the game when there is a draw and wait 6 hours and 13, so Bios doesn't have the win. Well, the draw. It was actually a
No,
funny.
it was for science. We needed to know what happens
Yeah.
when the game just will not draw.
and it was actually good for viewership. You won a lot of viewers this day.
Okay, the Oracle is out, and it is going to start zapping drones. There's no
So
spore
many!
here.
There was 6 kills! In what
Wow.
universe? When you're Biois, so you're not like a bad player, you're Biois, one of the best players in the world. You are in a really good GM, but you lose
Excellent.
7 drones on the Oracle. And that's so awful when you're the Zer player, you're already in a really bad position.
I want to mention that there was a stalker made for Art, like in Game 1. So he probably saw the stalker with his Overlord and said, oh, it's gonna be a robo. And so then he did not make spores, and so then he lost drones. So, like, that does not work against most Zerg that are, like, lower MMR because they're not going to pick up on the fact that you made a stalker. They're just going to say, oh, I need spores by X time. Like, they're just more concerned with their opening build. So I feel like this build is, like, more for thinking players.
And
Okay.
Lord says, Miguel, we are in the same time zone again. Yeah! We are in the same time zone again. Okay, so let's focus on the game. Archons still no roaches, still skipped the roach warren and still losing a lot of drones. So you'll say 2 drones is not a lot, yes, but he lost already 7 drones on the Oracle, now 2 more drones. It's 9 drones
I
in
got
6 minutes.
some decent damage on that prism though, so it's unlikely that it will come in as aggressively at any point in the near future. So like, I mean, he's lost 9 drones really early on, which is quite unfortunate.
Look at the losses on the game. The Protoss literally lost no unit. Not even a probe, not even a Zealot. When the Zerg lost 9 drones, 6 Zerglings, 3 Overlords. This is just insane.
Yeah, Art is playing really well.
Yeah. It's
Good
hard
presentation,
to beat him.
good. Okay, he's got a really strong ICA push coming in now. There's 3 sentries here for force fields, and the Hydras are not. I mean, yes, they're at the natural, but
The Guardian Shield will help so much, and the Zealots are dealing with the Queens. Oh my god. I think
I mean,
this
this
is the
could
end.
very well end right now.
Yeah, I think this is the end. And we will have our first finalist. So Biois will be on the loser finals for the bronze match. GG. Oh, only 1G. Only 1G.
Maybe press enter too fast.
It was hard. It was hard for Biois who left. So let's show the bracket, guys. So we will be casting the losers finals. So Arts won. So Astria against Art will be on the main stream. So guys, I think you will want to see that. So go on Alpha XSC2, and we on this stream will be casting Rodzin against Biois. Nice. So Biois left the. Okay. GG, guys.
He only lost 11 units that game. Or yeah, Art only lost 11 units that game, so those were probably all zealots. Barely anything.
Yeah, it was like not even close.
This a packer, that a packer, and another wacky packer. I'm so fluffy I might die. I'll pack a paw. Packers in my backpack, more alpacas in my knapsack. Abstract packers playing blackjack, pack a paw. Shaggy packer, swag alpaca, and I guess he shades alpaca. Shaped alpaca, gates alpaca, pack a paw. Mad alpaca, mac alpaca, and I guess there's Android packer. Buffy flashing, wedding crashing, pack a paw. There was once a packer, he was named Jerry.
Oh my goodness, again?
He just wanted treasure, or a piece of cheese. So I told he took the gold and began munching. In case there's alpaca lives, make sure you kiss alpaca lives. Just like the way alpacas kiss a pack a paw. Suck alpaca, Hulk alpaca, and of course a surf alpaca. Smurf alpaca, birth alpaca, pack a paw. A headless packer never has to be a party hat alpaca. Half a human, half a pack a paw. There's a magic word that's no to history. How it defeats 100.
Hello, guys.
Mr. Wee. It might take a billion years to find the formula. So who cares? Just declare pack a paw. It might take a billion years to find the formula. So who cares? Just declare pack a paw.
And that was the Alpaca one, guys. Again, of course. I think it's best of 3. The bronze match. I don't think it's best of 5. Yes, all rounds are best of 3 except the final, which is best of 5. It's best of 3, by the way. So finals are best of 5, and we are playing a best of 3, of course. So what about the the cash prize repartition, you know. So there is for now $215 in total, of course. Half of it will be for the first, then 25% for the finalist, then 15% for the third, and 10% for the fourth. So like Nemenai plays this game named Dauntless yesterday. Is that Daunted Smurf, or it's another guy?
I don't think they bear any relation to each other.
I never saw Daunted playing, to be honest. I only know him like from Discord, to be honest.
I've played him before. Back when he was still in Sat X and not in Cranky Dunklings. So we have to go quite some time. Haven't played him since he went to Cranky, I don't think.
What do you think of this amazing alpaca?
Your photo?
Yeah,
Your laughing alpaca photo?
it's not a laughing alpaca photo. It's a cheering, screaming to cheer for
It's
Alpha
a screaming
X.
alpaca.
Yeah.
I think I like to think of it better as a laughing alpaca. It's I think if it's screaming, that's kind of scary. If it's laughing, it's like I don't know what the word is. but it's not as scary. Okay, Kairos Junction for our.
That alpaca will give me nightmares. But what are you saying? Alpacas are so cute. Look at
That is not a cute alpaca.
alpacas are so cute. All the alpacas are cute. I mean.
Okay,
Anyway.
your words, not mine. Alright. Bio-Eyes versus Rods.
Hashtag pray for alpacas, of course. Start hashtag on Twitter. Feel free to. Oh, Biois was Terran. Biois was Terran. Okay. I didn't pay attention.
Its mouth is too narrow.
Okay. Ready, say Redzin. Ready, say Biois. We are ready.
How do you know its mouth is too narrow? What if other alpacas' mouths are too wide?
What an interesting talk we have right now.
This is your fault. You're the one that put this alpaca photo.
Yeah, do you want my amazing buffalo photo where you see a dead
Just insert the
buffalo?
flanger.
You see a dead buffalo and something like we don't want you in Alpha X or something stupid like that. Not welcome in Alpha X or
Oh my goodness.
in the top left corner of the map. Spawning in Protoss. Same race as Werewolf 2, of course. We like Werewolf 2. He is our new member, Rudzi.
And to the bottom right has the blue Zerg. It is Bio-Ice.
So it's best of 3 and the winner will have 15% of the cash prize when the loser will have 10%, so it's 5% difference, so it's like $10. So the one who will win $10 more than the one who will lose, so it's like not really big difference, but still a third place is always better than a fourth place. Is it wearing a Russian hat or is that its hair? What are you talking about?
Is that its hair?
Okay, just changing the overlay 1 sec. Oh yeah, you too. It looked like a Russian hat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my. Okay, so Roding have a cybercore spawning, and it will be a standard game for now. Look like. No, it's a best of 3 a sniper. Finals only are best of 5. This is bronze match. It's only best of 3 sniper. What is this emote done? Oh my. Okay, so the
Drone is trying to take a third, but there is a probe trolling and blocking and being annoying. And
That's
will
so-
it drop a pylon?
I hate that as a Zero player when the Protoss calm and just is so annoying. That's the question. Yeah. What's the question? Is the question?
It has gone. It is gone home. So the answer is no.
Yeah. 4 Zerglings are coming. Checking there is.
Yeah, and there's nothing here yet. The wall is still open, and the stalker is not yet out.
He could take 1 or 2 probes maybe, or at
Oh,
least
there's
3.
an adapt. Haha! I can totally see the. Okay.
Oh, nicely done. No one will die. No probe will die. Only scout on of the target, so that's not that bad.
No no probes are killed in the making of this opening game.
Hmm. Yeah, it's only scooting.
Don't know how I feel about this wall. It is a wall, and it does serve the function of a wall, but like the cyber is so there's a lot of surface area on this. I don't think that will hurt him this game, but it is curious. Oracle is going to swoop in, get a drone, and move over to the oh, well,
Wait,
or not.
Sushi what? I mean, this is not the finals. This is a bronze match. The main was supposed to catch both. I thought like both would be played at the same time. But about your wall, I read the wall. I agree with you. I mean, the cyber core could be destroyed really easily by just links, but look like it's not what the Zerg want to do here.
I thought the mainstream is casting the panels.
Yeah, maybe Sushi thought it was finals or not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know. Miguel distracted me with alpaca.
Okay, so it's
And cannons.
you say to Sushi who does not like alpaca that it's one my fault and two fault of the alpacas. Let's alpacas alone first.
Alright, 3 drones have gone down
Yeah,
with the
and-
queen left.
And both Oracle will survive. One really low life, but he will survive. And that's
Yeah.
the most important.
A live oracle is better than dead oracle,
Yeah.
even if it has taken much damage.
Mhm.
Adept is moving over to the third, just to clear out any spotterling.
Archon's drop incoming too from Wodin. So really standard
Moving
build order.
Up to the main, it was spotted by some lings, so course correction. I'm gonna get an overlord instead.
Yeah, and killing
Nice.
the overlord, he kills the crypt tumor with the splash damage without
Oh,
any,
nice.
without any detection. So that's really nice. It was an active crypt tumor for the moment. So that's really nice.
Queens are coming over. They kind of have cut off this prism,
Yeah.
but there's no creep there, so they can't really get there quickly.
Yeah.
And
And at least both all the quid will survive, so that's not that bad. But look at the lost. The Protoss lost 0 units. The Zerg lost 3 overload, 5 Zeklings, and 5 drones. So it's a bit like the last game we casted between Art and Biois. It's not as much links lost and as much drones lost. But it's the
this
same
charge
thing.
lot Archon push could be very scary. There's only a handful of Hydras here. Okay, there are some lings coming in from the backside.
Yeah, but there are some Zealots morphed right now, and he make a lot of damage with that. Can he
And the
one
4
now?
Archons have so much DPS to offer. All the Hydras go down, and
This will be the end.
I mean, this might be game.
This was exactly the same game as last one between Art and Bioix.
That one had Immortals with it, but yeah, for the most part, it was very similar. Strong opening damage, and just leverage that into a predominantly charge lot based timing.
Mm-hmm. So it looked like you wanted to have the front match on the main. So I feel it's a bit weird, but not sure if we will be casting the end of the best of because Swagger is not streaming right now. That's weird. That's a bit weird. Especially because there is not a lot of I mean the bronze match is not really important, only $10 difference between 4th and 3. We'll see, but yeah. Okay, so we will be stopping streaming right now.
Whoops.
Yeah, it's a bit weird to be honest. Not sure why they.
I think they wanted waiting time for the finals so that they have time to like think and prep and like have a fresh.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe. Well, guys,
Anyway.
we'll host. Well, I don't think I can do it. I should. I'll see, but I don't think I can. But if I can't, I'll ask Supi to do it. To host the mainstream. Bye, guys, and see you soon. You're welcome, Dantid. Bye. Yes, I don't have the permission to perform that action. Supi.
Oh my god.
I read once it's get. Oh, okay. Okay, bye, guys.
Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready. Nuclear missile ready.